Hello, optimistic family, and welcome back to the only channel where the backdrop changes when you least expect it to. I hope you all are doing extremely well, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you all how to get all of the League Club Pokemon without the DLC. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who still haven't bought the DLC, and I can't say I blame you considering this economy sucks and games are just low priority right now. So I 100% get it. Just remember that our Patreon page is only $5. Now, kidding, we'll get into that later. For right now, the Pokemon that we're talking about in particular is in the DLC, the Blueberry DLC. When you go into that, what happens is there's a thing that happens later on after you've completed so many of the things. I don't want to spoil for those who haven't played it, but anyway, you can re-invite these gym leaders to come battle you again, and they can trade you their Pokemon. Now, in this case, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the top 3 that are here that I see on this list, but in total, you'll be able to get 25 different Pokemon. Again, I'm only going to show 3 in this video just to kind of keep things short as always. So, let's have a look. The first one we're going to do is Katie. Katie has a Combee that you can obtain. Then we have Brassius, and Brassius has a Sunflora, which you can obtain, and everyone's favorite streamer, Iono, and you can obtain her Magnemite. Now, the list goes on, and you can get Kofu's Veluza, you can get Larry's Dunsparce, you can get Rhyme's Greavard, you can get Tulip's Flittle, you can get Grush's Cetoddle-lc, Rika's Wooper. You know what? I'll leave a link in the description below to all the Pokemon that you can obtain, or rather, I'll just leave the nicknames below like I always do. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start the tutorial. I'm going to change this Roku TV back to my channel. Yeah, thanks. Show me off. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with the tutorial. Over here in the game, we're going to catch 3 random Pokemon. Now, in your case, you're going to catch 25. If you already have some in your boxes, you can rename those. As long as the Pokemon can be renamed, you can do this. So let's go ahead and catch a couple of Pokemon. The ones I'm going to catch are probably 2 Hoppip and maybe a Fletchling if it'll let me catch it. If not, oh well, I guess. So be it. So we're going to pull out our quick ball as is per tradition. And you guys see the Pokemon that I'm using? It's a Hisuian Sneasel. A lot of people didn't think we could get that in this game, and I don't understand why. You all were using the code and you just weren't able to get it. Why? I don't know. You saw it, you got it, and you were like, oh, that's it. It's just I couldn't tell the difference. Well, there is a difference, although slight. There is a difference. Oh, I guess I'm going to catch one of these. A Tarantula. And see, shiny Sneasel. Hisuian Sneasel. Big difference between regular Sneasel and Hisuian Sneasel, like, in my opinion. Like, when I saw it, I was like, that looks right. It looks like Hisuian Sneasel. I don't understand what everybody's on about, but, you know, whatever.
Whatever.
As per tradition, I have something in my eye. There's always something in my eye when I go to record these videos. It's almost ridiculous. Almost damn near ridiculous. And what we're going to do is catch one more. After we get our third one caught, we're going to pull up the summary and we're going to start renaming these bad boys. Now, if you do have nicknames turned on, you can just nickname them as you go, and you can use the nicknames in the description and leave the video playing to help support the channel. That's completely up to you. Entirely optional. But if you're looking for a better way to support the server, you can do so via our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Pokemon Collection, or you can become a YouTube member by following the link in the description down below. There is a link for both Patreon and a link for the YouTube memberships as well. Either one is totally fine. Both do support this channel and keep me making videos like this one, because without videos like this, or without the support, I can't keep making videos like this. So let's go ahead and rename our first Pokemon. Now, in this case, I think we said Combee was the first one, and I'm pretty sure it's spelled C-O-M-B-E-E. Now, for these Pokemon, you're going to add something here. So you're going to add -LC, League Club, right? And now we're going to go on to our next Pokemon, and I think it was a Sunflora. So we're going to nickname this Tarantula. We're going to name it Sunflora-lc. And finally, the last one was a Magnemite. I don't know why I keep doing that. The last one is a Magnemite. Magnemite. And we're going to do -LC. And then we're going to back out. And now we're going to do the most important part of this tutorial. And if you don't do it, you won't be able to connect to us. So push the L button while you got that menu open, and it's going to connect you to the internet. La red. The internet. Once we get there, we're going to go over to the Poke Portal, and we're going to go down to Link Trade, and we're going to pick one of the 9 codes that are in the description below, or you can probably see them on the screen somewhere here as well. Pick one of those, and we're going to search with that code. Now again, there are 9. If you're having any issues finding PKCL, which is the name of the trainer that you'll be getting the Pokemon you want from, you can easily move on from one code to the next. What I recommend is trying each code up to 3 times before giving up or saying it's fake or saying it doesn't work. I appreciate it. Now, if any of the codes aren't working for you at the time of trying, do know that I am a human being and that I do have regular internet service. So if my internet service provider decides that it wants to take a break for the day, chances are the bots are going to take a break for the day. So relax, things are going to come back up. Usually I have things up within less than an hour if I can help it. But as the winter months come in, who knows what happens. So the code that we're going to choose is 1247-124. No, I don't want to do that. 1253 is the code that I typically like doing. And we're going to go ahead and search for a link trade partner. I hope you all are doing very well. Happy December, everybody. It's an amazing month to be doing you. It's awesome. It is so fantastic, and I'm happy to be alive. I got some new tattoos. I talked about it on Twitter a little bit, but I got some new tattoos. I finally got the Jirachi that I talked about way back in the day whenever I started content creating for Pokemon. So happy to be getting this Jirachi. Maybe one day I'll do a tattoo tour because this isn't finished yet. Then we've got our Rayquaza, which is really awesome. I really like it. And the other tattoos that I already had, which are the A Man Chooses a Slave Obeys, which is a Bioshock reference. So if you guys ever want to see those or the whole sleeve whenever it's finished, who am I kidding? I'm going to show you. But yeah, so let's go ahead and research again because apparently we couldn't find it the first time. And that is totally fine. Remember, try each code up to 3 times before giving up. Looks like on our second time we found PKCL. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer up our Combee-lc. And if I spelled it wrong, I'm going to move down to the Sunflora. But I'm pretty sure I spelled Combee right. Correct. We're going to go ahead and push A when that attention screen pops up, and we're going to get it. And I'm really excited because I didn't think I'd get to do this video in particular. I had honestly forgotten about it. I put it on the back burner, and I'm so sorry. I was doing the shiny mark starters, or the rare mark starters, and even though you guys did seem to enjoy that, I'd say you were probably starved for something a little bit different. I do intend on doing the other sets of starters since there are like 8 generations so far. 9 generations? Yeah, 9 generations. And once we get through all of those, who knows? I think by the time we do that, chances are Legend ZA might be out. And if it is, you better bet your bottom dollar that we're going to have codes for that. And if we don't, strike me dead, I guess, because we should. If you guys want to go ahead and support the channel to have all of the switches necessary that we need for it to make sure that we can support a massive influx of human beings such as yourselves, because I know for a fact that the bots will be flooded, especially the moment at Legends EA drops. I'm excited for it, but I know it's going to be super duper flooded. So if you want to help support for that, remember that we do have Patreon, we do have YouTube memberships, and you can find a link to both of those in the description below or in the first pinned comment. Remember that if you are watching this, everything before this on my channel does still work. You still are able to get all of those codes. Those aren't stopping until Nintendo decides to shut down the Nintendo Switch servers, which thankfully shouldn't be for another decade. And when that happens, I'll probably be working a job at Arby's. I'm kidding. I'm not that kind of person. My goal is to have real estate so that I can continue to pay for services like this one without begging for you to become a patron or a YouTube member. So in the event that I am a rich billionaire, I will make sure that I'm still supporting the Pokemon community. So don't think that I'm not here for Pokemon, because I obviously I'm here for Pokemon and I'm here for you guys. Hey Blockdog Gamer, what's up? But yeah, totally. I love you guys so much, and honest to God, without you guys, I don't think I'd be the person that I am. I don't have any other way to put that. I wake up every day and I get to enjoy my life. And I get to make videos like this one. I get to come up with ideas. I get to talk with my editors. Oh my God, I love it. And without you guys, it's not possible. So thank you. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart to the very tippy top of my head, you are amazing. So thank you. Once we get this last one traded, we are going to look at each of these League Club traded Pokemon. I do believe I have them at their appropriate levels. They are obtained directly from them. So they are the exact event Pokemon per se. Well, we'll be back after these messages.
1 day later.
And guess what? We got Blockdo Gamer again. Big surprise. So we're actually going to go ahead and move on to the next code. It seems like it's a little bit busy. So we're going to move on to 5-4 and we're going to begin searching. We ran into Blockdo Gamer a few times, which makes me think that that's probably a code that they use frequently. And that's okay. If you guys want to insta-lock a code, do what you got to do. If you want to keep burning up one code until you finally get the bot, do that. Or if you're like me and you like variety, and that's why I've got 9 code bots, then move on to the next code. Move on to the previous code. Do whatever you got to do. Keep kind of getting around it, and it also depends, you know, on the time. Like right now, at the time of recording this, it is 1:52 in the afternoon. Chances are it's probably not that busy, so it's just being a little funky.
A little bit funky.
But it does work. It does work well, and I'm really happy that it does. I do my very best to keep these things up like around the clock, and if anything stupid happens, I have it fixed within a few hours. So, oh my goodness. Okay, all right, we'll be back. Let's find PKCL and we'll be back. Ah,
Yes, I found me.
Magnemite-lc. Trade it.
Trade it. Get it before it leaves.
And then we'll hit trade it. And when this little attention screen pops up, you push the A button. Nothing's wrong with the bot party, people. Listen really quick. Listen. Hear me out. Okay. When the bot. Here, I'll have Rayquaza tell you.
Whenever the bot doesn't, whenever the bot says attention, you have to push the A button. If you don't push the A button, then it would cancel the trade.
Did you get that? I don't know why Rayquaza is German, but looky there. We've got Combee level 15. We've got a Combee level 15, and it's Katie's Combee, which is really cool. It has the partner ribbon. It's really cool. We go down here. We've got Sunflora, which is Brassius' Sunflora, level 40, and it should also, partner ribbon. And finally, the level 22 Magnemite by Iona, and it has the partner ribbon. Here we go. That's it. We're done. We are done.
We're done here. The video is over. You should probably go watch another one. It's like here in the middle of the screen. There's a really good video here. Just click it. Click the damn video.
Y'all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy Friday and happy December. I almost said Diciembre. You see that? Happy Diciembre.
Happy December.
Gotta,
Oh.